Hello. Today I'm going to read Why by Kathy Billingsley Smith, illustrated by Robert Storms. Why do things that go up always come down? When you jump up in the air, your body comes right back down. Apples fall down from trees. Leaves fall down to the ground. All things that go up come back down to the ground. Something in the earth pulls them down. It's a special force called gravity. Gravity works like a magnet to hold things close to the earth. You cannot see gravity, but it is always there, keeping houses, cars, tall buildings, lakes, rivers, all things, and you and me, close to the earth. You can, however, go so fast that gravity can't grab you. And that's how our satellites are. We have 4 satellites now that are traveling out of the solar system, exploring worlds, space out there. So things don't always come down, but they have to be going really, really fast. Why are people different colors? Lots of people different colors. We are all special people born with our special looks. We have special hair color, eyes, lips, and special skin color. We cannot choose what color we want to be. We're born with skin that is our own special color. Children usually have the same kind of coloring that their parents and grandparents have. All people have a special coloring called melanin in their skin. Melanin gives color to skin. People with a lot of melanin have dark colored skin. Light-skinned people don't have much melanin. If they go in the sun, they may get a bit more melanin in their skin. We say they have a suntan. In some people, the melanin is not spread evenly over the skin, but forms small patches of color. These little patches are called freckles. Why does the moon change its shape? The moon does not change its shape. It only looks like it does. The moon is shaped like a ball. It's very dark without any light of its own, but the sun nearby is very bright. The sun shines on the moon. When the moon acts like a mirror, it reflects or bounces back the light of the sun. What we call moonlight is really the sun's light bouncing off the moon. Sometimes we can see a lot of the moon, but other times we can only see a little. This is because every 28 days the moon goes around the earth. We see a different part of the moon as it moves around us. When we see a full moon, the front side of the moon faces us. It looks like a big circle in the sky. But when we see a crescent moon, we see only tiny shining sliver of the whole moon. The rest of the moon is there, but it is hidden in darkness. Why doesn't it hurt when I cut my nails or my hair? It doesn't hurt when you cut your nails or hair because nails and hair do not have any nerves in them, and nerves help us to feel pain. When your foot touches the hot water in your tub, the nerves in your body carries a message of pain to your brain. Your brain tells you to quickly move your foot away from the hot water. This give and take happens faster than you can blink your eyes. But when you cut your fingernails or toenails or get a haircut, it doesn't hurt at all. There are no nerves in your nails and hair to carry a message to your brain, so you can't feel any pain. Why does furniture make noises at night? It's late at night and you're lying in your bed trying to go to sleep, and out of the stillness you hear a noise. Creak! It sounds very loud and a bit scary, but don't worry. There's a good reason for that noise. During the day, the heat from the sun warms everything. At night, things cool down again. Your furniture gets a little bigger during the day when it's hot, and it shrinks at night when it's cooler. When this happens, part of your chair or table may suddenly slip a little bit and creak. Houses and furniture make noises during the day too, but we can hear the noises much more easily at night when it's quieter. Why do leaves change color in the autumn? In spring and summer, most leaves are green. A special coloring called chlorophyll gives them their green color. When autumn comes, the leaves are ready to fall from the trees. Their stems begin to break away from the branches. When the leaves cannot get much of the water that comes up from the roots of the trees. Without water, the leaves' green color fades away. Then other special colors or pigments hidden in the leaves can be seen. Oak leaves change from green to brown. Leaves on a sweet gum tree turn a bright red color. Maple leaves turn different shades of yellow or red. Why is it cold in winter and hot in the summer? The sun is a giant fiery star in the middle of our solar system, which is our family of planets. Our Earth travels around the sun in a circle called an orbit. The Earth is tipped at an angle as it speeds through space, and the sun heats the Earth as it travels around the sun. When the part of the Earth where we live is tipped nearer to the sun, our weather gets hotter, because we're closer to the sun's hot rays. Then we have summer. But when our part of the Earth is tipped further away from the sun and its warming rays, our weather gets colder. Then it's winter. Hot and cold weather, summer and winter, all of these changes are caused by how far away we are from the sun. Why do bees buzz? Why do bees say buzz? What do bees say? Answer, buzz buzz. Wrong. Bees do not say buzz buzz. In fact, bees do not say anything at all as far as we know. That buzzing sound is made by their wings moving up and down very, very quickly. Honeybees move their wings back and forth more than 400 times a second, about 26,000 times a minute. Their wings move so quickly we can't hear each separate movement. Instead, we hear a buzzing sound. Buzz! There goes another bee. Why do camels have humps? Most camels live in deserts where it's hot and dry and sandy. Food and water are hard to find. Camels need to carry supplies of food with them as they travel across the sand. These special supplies are in humps on their backs. The humps are large lumps of fat that give the camels energy when food is far away. Other animals store fat in their bodies too, but only camels keep most of their fat in a hump. When camels have plenty to eat and drink, their humps are big and firm. But when camels have not eaten for a long time, their humps shrink and become flabby. Sometimes the humps even flop over the camel's back and hang down their sides. There are two main kinds of camels. Arabian camels have one hump. They live in among the desert people of Africa and Asia. Bactrian camels have two humps. They can be found in Mongolia and other parts of Asia. Why do some people become bald? Some people lose their hair when they get sick or when they do not eat enough. But most people become bald because they have fathers or grandfathers who became bald too. Baldness runs in families. Just like blue eyes or curly hair, baldness is something that parents can pass on to their children. Usually baldness is passed through the mother's side of the family. So if your mother's father, your grandfather, is bald, chances are you could be bald one day too. But if you're a girl, don't worry, since men are more likely to lose their hair than women are. Why does the tide go in and out? Waves roll on the beach all day long. Sometimes the sea rises up and the waves creep further and further up the sand. This is called high tide or flood tide. The beach becomes smaller because much of it is covered by the ocean. Then the water level drops and the waves do not come up as far on the beach. This is called low tide or ebb tide. Shells and strange, wonderful pieces of driftwood from the ocean are often left on the beach. Tides are caused by the pull of the sun and the moon. As the moon goes around our Earth, it acts like a magnet and pulls on the ocean waters. Gravity from the moon pulls on the Earth waters. The sun pulls too, but not as strongly because it's much further away. High and low tides happen twice a day. Why do zebras and tigers have stripes? Zebras and tigers have brightly colored stripes that make them easy to find in the zoo. But in the grasslands and jungles, where these animals usually live, their stripes make them harder to see. The zebra's black and white stripes hide them from hunters in Africa. The stripes look just like the shadows in the tall grass where the zebras roam. The tigers of Africa and Asia can hide easily with their stripes in grasses and bushes to surprise the animals they hunt. The stripes these animals wear is called camouflage, which means they hide the animals from others. Animals that hide well can catch a good dinner, or they can miss being dinner for someone else.